There is this freedom in realizing that we don't need to evaluate the world. What is manifested has already manifested, regardless of what we think of it. But then comes the second challenge. How do we stop evaluating? And for me, the liberation has been in realizing that I don't need to stop evaluating. My mind can do whatever it wants. My thoughts can run its old conditioned scripts. All I need to do is to stop pay so much attention. My thoughts are already part of the present moment. They hold no power over me unless I give them the power.
I'm not in Sweden at the moment, where I usually hang out. I'm actually in Morocco on a group tour with my parents for a week. So we started in Marrakesh, and now we're in this little village on the edge of the Sahara Desert. Yeah. And one thing I reflect upon being here is that my mind is quite rationally schooled, and I've worked within logistics for the last 10 years on and off. So I'm quite trained at analyzing, or kind of my thoughts goes into thinking about efficiency. And being on a group tour, eating breakfast at breakfast buffets in hotels, I easily tend to evaluate whether this is efficiently optimized. Like, is there a queue at the coffee machine right now? Could people take plates before they take their bread? And that's quite a useful skill to have, to be able to analyze logistical flows. When people have asked me for it, when I get to send a bill by the end of the process. But here, no one has asked for my opinion. No one has requested my services to analyze their logistical flows. In other words, that process in my mind that keeps analyzing things isn't really creating any value. And to be honest, it's not so comfortable to walk around evaluating things. And the reason I bring that up is because that's where I really notice it, but it happens all the time, and especially, or for me, when I immerse myself in a new culture. It's like this curiosity of like, oh wow, what are they doing? How did they do that? Easily turns into an evaluation. Oh, but they should do it like this instead. Oh, but back home we do it like this. That's much more efficient, that's much smoother, that's much kinder. You know, all of these different ways of evaluating things. It's not really needed. Like, it, for me anyway, that creates a bit of tension in my body. And it takes away the enjoyment. Evaluation. And it's so pleasant to just walk around observing, almost like enjoying life just the way it is. It's like we have 80 plus years on this planet, in this life, if we're lucky. And there's no way it's going to be optimal to the way my mind would think it is. It is what it is. This moment happens now. It happens once. Doesn't really matter if it lives up to my expectations of how it should be. It simply is what it is. And for me, when I notice this evaluating mechanism in my brain, I try to stop it. I try to get rid of it. Try to stop analyzing. But if you tried stopping your thoughts, I think you have also realized that that's pretty hard. Stopping your thoughts is like having this momentum going and you need to block it off. But the beauty of it is that we don't actually need to change our thoughts. When I go to a breakfast buffet where there's people are, I don't know if you can hear that in the background. It's from the mosque. about prayers. Unfortunately, I don't speak Arabic, so I don't know what they're saying. But anyway, I don't need to stop my thoughts. They are part of the present moment. They're just, they're here just as the palm trees are here. Just as the sound from the mosque is here, my thoughts about how efficient a breakfast buffet should be is just another part of the environment. And what a liberation that is for me, because that means I don't have to stop them. It's a beautiful thing to have a logistical or a rational way of looking at efficiency. It's just I don't need to listen to it all the time. I don't need to pay so much attention to it. I can stay in not knowing. Okay, let me pause until I think this gentleman is louder than I am. Okay, so that small break became a long break. And yes, I encountered some local kids on the way as well. Yeah, allowing the world to be as it is. I'm not saying I always succeed in that, but it's like once I start getting a flavor of the direction, that I am free of evaluating things and I don't need to stop my thoughts. This is like the big thing, or at least for me. That it's not about stopping my thoughts. It's not about doing something different than what I'm doing. It's just about allowing the world to be as it is. And that includes my inner world. That includes my rational mind who wants to optimize things. It's not so important what the mind's doing. I could just relax back, meditate while living. Yeah. Actually, you know what I did? I snuck away from the tour group to get some photo shots in because it's only so much guidance I can listen to in one day. Yeah. But I think I kind of used up my freedom now. So, yeah. Hope to see you guys next time.